Okay friends, it's time to get started on removing our front bumper cover. To do this, you're going to want to have the hood in the upright position. Now let's move along under the front of the vehicle. You're going to find that you have a shield right here, and we're going to have to remove the three 8mm headed bolts that hold the bumper cover to it. Now let's make our way over to each of the corners. We're going to be looking for a Phillips head screw. Remove the pair. Now we can get into each of the wheel wells. Okay, so right over here, we're going to continue on by removing our two Phillips head screws on each side of the wheel well. Now once we have those screws out of there, we're also going to continue straight up into the corner of the bumper. You're going to find that you have a 10mm headed bolt. We'll remove that as well, and then we'll do the exact same thing on the other side of the vehicle. Now let's make our way back up top. We're going to continue on by removing our four 8mm headed bolts that make their way across the front. At this point, we're going to have a look behind the headlamp assembly. There's going to be a plastic tab on each side that you need to come directly below the bulb for and press down on. While you're pressing on that plastic tab, go ahead and grab onto the bumper cover and give it a little tug away from the vehicle. All right, now we'll do the same on the other side. Now at this point, there's going to be 4 hidden clips on this that are going to be a little bit difficult to get to. If you were looking through the grill, you'd be able to see where they're located, but you can't really get to them. These two over here you can get from the top, but over here you have a transmission cooler in the way. If you come right down through the front of the bumper, you can carefully reach up, find where those clips are, gently pull them down, and you should be able to start separating this. There we are. There it is, friends. Okay, friends, now it's going to be time to get ready to install our bumper cover. You want to pay attention to all the mounting areas. You have this area that needs to slide over the little piton in the fender. You have all of those little clips that I showed you when we were taking them apart. Some of them are underneath the headlamp area, and some of them are just across the bumper. Let's go ahead and line everything up and carefully slide it into position, being very careful not to damage our paint or scratch our headlamps. For this one right here, you can see that it needs to slide over this. Once you have it slid into position, let's start in our upper 4 bolts. Snug them up. Now we're going to make our way into each of the wheel wells. We'll put in the 10mm headed bolt and both of our Phillips head screws. Move along and do the same on the other side. All right, that one's tight. Start these in. Snug these up as well. All right, do the same on the other side. Let's make our way under the front bumper. We're gonna put in our 3 mounting bolts. Once we have all 3 started, go ahead and snug them up. Let's move into each of the corners and put in our Phillips head screws. Just gonna get that lined up. Make sure it's nice and tight. Do the same on the other side.